Hello and good morning. And it is morning. It's 9:15 on Friday the 17th. Yes, because dates are easy. And we are back battling for Azeroth some more. We are in Tiragarde Sound. And that's a very manly portrait. I've headed over to Hatherford, which isn't far from Boralis itself, to continue on, because there's a lot of quests out here. And we've had this Bundle of Furs quest for ages. In fact, it was one of the first quests I've got, I think.
Finest wares in Coltiris, right here.
So let's do this. Welcome to my inn. Oh, I think this is just a breadcrumb quest. Ah, my furs. Thanks for the delivery. It's getting a bit cold out here. This will be perfect for the beds. If you need food or a place to lay your head, I can offer you the best.
Let me show you what I got. You got the coin? Because I got the bargains. Appreciate your patronage. Let me show you.
There you go, thank you. Immersion does break things a little bit at times. Okay, so we've got a lot of things around here to do. There's loads of quests.
Good day to you.
Good day to you. A few days ago, a band of Alliance researchers that called themselves the Explorers League, oh gold, took a contingent of Coltiran soldiers to the old Drust ruins down the road. I haven't really heard from them since, and I'm growing a bit concerned. Can't leave my post, so can you check up on the team?
Keep a weather eye open.
Ah, so there's some Drust stuff on this side of the zone. Yes, I thought I saw this, so I rode in. A warning to all griffin owners. Do not let your feathered companions out of your sight. We have received numerous reports about griffins in the area being stolen in the night. Anybody can track down and stop these thieves, a reward awaits. Kill Lyndall the Snatcher and Silent Boyce. Kitty. Davy Brindle. Hey, you looking for work? I ain't got a job for you, but I can tell you to stay away from Algerson Lumber. Algerson will promise you some solid labour work and decent pay. But it's a lie, I tell you. The conditions are terrible, we're getting attacked, and Algerson ain't even batting an eye. You don't care about us little people? I'd stay away if I were you.
Keep the wind in your sails.
Okay. And the Norwington Festival. To whomever receives this invitation, you are cordially invited to the 15th annual Norwington Equestrian and Hunt Festival. People of all walks of life from across Coltiris shall gather to delight in life's greatest competitions, equestrianism and hunting, or meeting those of like minds and fine tastes. Hunting events shall start first, led by Abby Watkins in Fox Hollow Woods. They shall be followed by equestrian events at the Norwington Estates. We hope to see you there. Post haste. Wunderbar. Wunderbar, even. Okay, so. I think that's all the quests picked up. Let's go. Sort out these fellows first. That's a grand wyvern up there. They're level 120. Oh. I'm wondering which of these is the best to catch. Catch? Kill. I am Wheel and Woad. Lyndall, you're dead, son. Oi, boys, I think our snatching days are over. always remains silent. Because that's what he does. Clue, I think, is in the name. There you go. Fly away. Okay. Go hand that in. Bum. Kitty. Oops. Can't get through the door.
You got the coin?
Wanted, Griffin Nappers. I heard that lost Griffin came back. Guess we got you to thank, Skull. Cheng.
Stop by it.
Got a little bit of vested XP to work with as well, was nice. Also, not far off. Level 11 for the Heart of Azeroth. Right, let's head this way. And some platinum. Might have to go and grab that in a second. Don't actually know where I got this quest. I think it might be one of the herbalism ones. Oh! Didn't think it could be that easy. Level 120 Orc Warrior, eh? Yeah, there were a lot of people were saying, and I bought into this as well for a bit, that leveling with war mode on in the first couple of days would be perfectly fine. The problem, of course, was that I didn't get this character started properly. Soon enough, thanks to the joys of the Argosian Reach rep grind, so I've ended up having to take it a tad slower. Let's curse ourselves. Because I like the aesthetic. Ah, there's some PvP enabled dudes there. There's some nice little musical motifs in these zones, but they're not always super memorable. That is kind of the point, though. The idea is that they are background. And they are nice tunes. You're not in line of sight, are you? No. That haste buff is actually surprisingly difficult to proc, I've noticed. Gotta use 3 abilities. Gain seize the moment. There. But you've got to use them in rapid succession, which is surprisingly difficult to do when your abilities have got a cast time. So I don't think I'll bother with that again. Also, I think it's got an internal cooldown. Yeah, I think it has, because it should have procced up there. How many more of these do I need? Just the one. Just the one, Mrs. Wembley. Suspicious pile of meat. Yeah, I'm leaving rares for the moment. A, because they don't give a huge amount of XP. And B, because they take bloody ages to kill. Oh, those PvP enabled guys are the Imperiled Merchants. Where do we have to turn those in? Yeah, those are back in the town. I thought that's where we got it from. Is he running a giant rat? Mounts in this game are weird. I'm looking forward to the giant parrot mount. I'm sure there must be one, since they've made a model for the flying. Alright, let's head up this way. There's no real rhyme or reason to the order in which I am doing things. But this was workers' rights at the lumberyard.
Dreadful state of affairs, isn't it?
Yeah, dreadful. Why, hello. Welcome to Algerson Lumber. How may I help you? Let me tell you a thing about my employees. They're always blowing things out of proportion. I give them a good job with a steady wage, and what do? They try to make excuses as to why they can't work. They say the trees have come alive. Trees! Walking and fighting. If you're going to lie, at least make it more believable. If they want to convince me, I'm going to need cold, hard proof.
Stay warm.
My employees say we're under attack. They say our workers are falling to beasts and men made of wood. I say we're losing precious inventory. Do you know how many company-issued axes must be getting dropped out there? That's a waste of my hard-earned money. I'm going to need you to get those back for me.
The Ardmores will protect us, as they always have.
Okay, so we're helping some Lumbergrass Sentinel. I do not wish to fight you, Lumbergrass Sentinel. Quite frankly, you look big. I like the fact that the guy who's given us the quest, speaking of quest, can probably see us and these wicker men. Actually, no, he probably can't because he's kind of blocked off there, isn't he? Operations coordinator. My father is incapable of seeing what's in front of his very nose. He holds himself up in his office, not leaving to go home until late at night. Here I am, his only son, trapped out here along with all of his workers. Are they in trouble? Yes, but father will never believe them. He won't try to get to the bottom of this attack. I will do it myself.
See to your affairs.
Good man. I shall take you. Yeah, actually, I think that that what's it buff is just a nice little bonus as and when it procs, not something to fish for. Would adorn skull. Up. 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 And that vet guy's doing way more damage than I am. I wonder whether I should swap to Shadow for a bit and just see Ooh. Somebody has left a giant wicker man in the middle of this square. I wonder if that's something to do. Oh, it is. It is literally spawning all these critters. They are summonlings, though, so they are not counting towards the... It would be nice if Seize the Moment was a buff that you could keep up consistently with good play.
Good day to ya.
But I do think it's got some kind of internal cooldown. There's another quest up here. The dumb thing is, I suspect if I were to switch over to Shadow, I'd suddenly become incredibly squishy. Skull's complete.
What can I do for you?
Is this a separate hub? Looks like it might be. Oh, she's one of the Thorn Speakers.
Any rumors on the wind?
Deforestation is wrong. Animals are losing their habitats to Algerson's greed. We must save them. Excuse me. These loggers are destroying the forest and harming the wildlife. Beavers need this wood for the dams, but have had to resort to scrounging for scraps. It's not safe for them anymore. Please help me chase them back to the safety of the water. Algerson destroys the forest and leaves nothing remaining. It is up to us to take care of Azeroth, to help her live and grow as she was meant to. Take these seeds, find the soil that calls for them, and help our planet recapture her grace and vitality. Okay, so that is going to be a different area. Okay. Just for the lulz. I think this is actually probably a terrible idea. Clean those up. Have I actually got any food? Yes. I have a delicious sailor's pie. I know I should have some food because I did some cooking yesterday. Got up to 85 Kulturan cooking. Right, let's see whether this is as terrible as I kind of expect it to be. Keep in mind that I am not... Go with that one. I am not, nor have I ever really been, a Shadow Priest. I liked it back when there were the little void orb thingies that rotated around you. I think that was that back in Cataclysm?
I require a target.
Oh yeah, I haven't got So this doesn't actually seem to be doing any more damage than Disc. But of course it does have better AoE potential, in theory.
What news from the mainland?
Maximising resources. I give them an honest job with good pay. This is the thanks I get. Algerson examines the skull. Now this is something. Why are my workers running? They should be harvesting. Could make a killing with these. Oh dear. I spend my own money to get these workers the supplies they need, and they just go ahead and lose them. How much more generous must I be? Perhaps the cost of the axes should come out of their paychecks from now on. Ching! My son is far too soft-hearted. He needs to harden up if he's going to run this business one day. My son went, where? Chasing our workers into the woods once again. Boy is too soft-hearted. No matter what I do, he will never be strong enough to take over the family business. I demand he come back this instant. He's got better ways to spend his time than going on wild goose chases for our employees. I'm sure he does, mate. Okay, so I seem to have 2 ways to go here. Let's go help this guy first. Spiders.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Father is blinded in his pursuit of success. If he won't listen to our employees, I must. Required webinars. I'm not surprised some of the workers stayed in the woods, even amidst the beasts. While he won't admit it, some of Father's workers are extremely dedicated. And now they're trapped by the spiders. Perhaps they have information about what is going on here. Free them from the webbing and see what they know. These woods have never been so densely littered with spider eggs. These are recent. They must also be corrupted. We cannot allow them to hatch into more of these aggressive spiders. While you are in the woods, destroy the eggs. Any more spiders could lead to an uncontainable infestation. No wonder our workers are terrified to go into the woods. Generally the bears and spiders stay out of the way of humans, but these are no ordinary beasts. Father would be furious if productivity came to a halt. Call the beasts so that the ridge can be safe once more. Okie dokie. So we need to kill some bears. 1 bear. 2 bears. 3 bears. Pooh bears. Oops. Actually, the button I meant to press. Don't even know how do I Shadow Priest? I suppose that's slightly quicker. Shadow Word Death certainly helps.
I need to target something first.
Oops. But its single target damage is just a tad rubbish. It takes a lot of damage as well. I am rooted. I don't seem as squishy though, which is nice. Well, now I've said that. Power Word Shield does basically nothing as Shadow. Got no easy AoE either. I need a target for it. Right, let's really push a look here. So a lot faster than this. But
My mana is low.
I don't think it's anywhere near as safe. See, 5.6k DPS there compared to barely anything that I was getting. I'm sure this is massively inefficient play. Oh, hello. Terence Foster.
Fancy a cuppa?
I've seen her, the witch. Every once in a while she comes down to the cave checking on her pet. Never seen a spider so large. She spreads a spell, cursing all the animals in these woods to follow her command and attacks us. The brood mother laid all these eggs and are hatching into more possessed beasts. Take her out.
Safe passage, dear.
Times. That's a giant spider. Ah! Tiny spiders! Right, let's see how we get on with... Oh, we're going to have a demon hunter to help us out anyway. Ba, 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 ba. Up. I don't know whether I'm supposed to be clipping my mind flayers. But it works. With the spider matriarch defeated, the flow of cursed spiders should slow, if not stop completely. Well. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try Shadow until I start feeling squishy.
Too far away.
Thought he was leashing back somewhere. Oh, I missed that not being instant. The last time I played Shadow on this character, I was in war mode, and you can get the talent that makes Void Eruption cast instantly.
Any rumors on the wind?
A witch? This is all because of a witch? Yes. Thanks for that. I think you got some spiderweb goop on your cloak. Never seen beasts so soulless. It's as if they're under some sort of spell. A witch? I would love to help you, truly I would, but I must report to my father. Why don't you go stop the witch yourself? For a brave adventurer like you, which should be no problem. My father would reward you greatly. Keep calm. Carry on. So there is a limit to his bravery. I think we need to go up. Oh. Oh. Up, 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 up. That looks like a witch's hut. Uh-huh. Ah, so Maynard sends his goons to solve his problems, as he always does. Oh, come on, goon. Not sure you will, actually, lady. Ugh, spider swarms. You can actually keep void form going for a while with some lucky procs. I can see. Chest for me. That being said, if you just stuck doing mind flay like this, get a tad boring. A simple request. Completed huh? How is that a daily quest?
I fear we shall never know.
My son told me about the witch skull. I've come up here to take care of her. If you want something done right, you need to do it yourself. Oh. To my dearest Petra, I will make a life for us. Soon you shall want for nothing. That ungrateful woman.
Stay warm.
I wasn't always the president of this successful lumber company, you know. I came from nothing. I started this business to support my wife and our family. He's a bit of a weirdo. Right, your spells and abilities have a chance to grant you 221 mastery. I don't know whether that is any good, but I honestly don't think I've seen the Doomshroom proc. And it probably does. But I certainly haven't noticed it. Right. What do we have to do down here? Shoot some beavers. Because, of course. Beaver! Are you? I don't know whether I'm supposed to use those things ASAP. And it's definitely higher DPS. But it still feels kind of slow. Oh, hello, friends. And see what I mean about it being really squidgy? And again, the DPS just isn't all that all that exciting. I don't know. It's a weird one, is Priest. I think Shadow... I think Shadow definitely needs some kind of work. I've got all the beavers. Soul patches now. See, the DPS actually isn't all that different, and that's a problem. You know, if you've got a DPS spec that is not massively outperforming your healer, really, it's a hybrid healer, but still. And I'm coming away with, you know, full HP every time. Although I suppose there is the fact that all my gear is tied into discipline. So the Azeroth traits. Oh, that's both of them.
State your business.
Hooray! Now the beavers will be safe from the lumberjacks and the spiders. Augustin's greed may have hurt this land, but it can still be saved.
Be wary of unfamiliar faces.
I am wary of unfamiliar faces and low-resolution textures. I think that's this area done. Just quickly head back to the lumberjacks yard and see if... No new quests for us there. Alright. So we've got witches coming from the woods. That away. What's going on down this way? Convoy of sorts. Oh, this is the Explorers League stuff. I do like their flag. Please don't let Bran be here. No, thank God for that. Junior Excavators. And Drogrin Isle-Whisker. That's a name and a half. We might have a wee problem on our hands. The locals and the League have been working together to reclaim relics in this here cave up the hill. But it seems that we've angered the previous residents. I think the Marines can keep the expedition safe for now, but I don't know how long they can keep it up. Need your help before things go south. Find Hilda Firebreaker, the leader of our expedition. He ran back into the cave for something or other. Oh, and another one. Something set off a trap in the cave, and then the ruins themselves came to life. I expect that most of our lads still in that cave aren't in fighting form. Could you clear out some of the living ruins to help them? And...
mind your tack.
Ooh. That's quite a nice upgrade. Giant one of them stone creatures killed quite a few Marines while we're trying to evacuate the cave. Didn't chase us too far, but ignore it outright. It's a bit too big of a risk. It needs to fall. Don't get your ballast in a bind.
Ahoy!
Ahoy. Okay. Oh, it's these things. I like these things. But first... Oh, there's more guys. Oh, this is an actual proper cave system. We've not had many of these. Pendy Cranklefuse and Birch Tomlin are having an argument. Mage and I are helping out the expedition with field studies. I'm not much of a fighter, but I can't make another mistake. They might demote me. Could you recover some of the relics we packed up in boxes around the cave? Remains of previous trespasser also... Previous trespassers, I think that should say. The remains of previous trespassers also arose when we set off the main trap. Crankle-Fuse here has been demanding that I help them. While I can't say I'm too familiar with turning the undead, if I've found a solution. I've modified my staff to remove their curse. Take it. See if you can't help them. I'm a druid, not a priest. Ooh. So these are just ruins. Let's stick that on our bars. An awful lot of people down here, actually. Oh, I just need to channel it, do I? Yes. Oh, and they come to help me. I've got my own little skeleton army. Death Knights, eat your heart out. Oh. I can only have one at a time. Oh, hi there. Delicious. Monolite ore. Oh. You there. Awakened Guardian. You are mine. Hi. You're also mine. Ba-da-da. Ah, itchy face. Reminds me. I still use this. Yes, I can. Sometimes you get quest items that disappear after you've completed the objectives for the quest.
I do not have a target.
That always annoyed me. Yeah, I might change Power Word Solace for Mindbender. To be fair, 3.5k isn't a terrible amount of damage.
I require a target.
Oop. What the? Ow. Ooh, ow. Oh, where that came from. Did you find enough relics? Can't wait to see what sort of power I could squeeze out of these. Another victory for druid magic. This staff is much more effective than any of Crankle-Fuse's gadgets. Hold on, there's another... I needed to go down here anyway. Hilda! Ah, she's a Dark Iron. Here to help, finally. I came in here to try and reclaim as many relics as possible. Sneaking in was easy, but I'm worried about things noticing me while I pack up. I'm watching me back while I get the relics stored in a safe place in my bag. Whoa! My accents get worse and worse as... Ow. Oh. Don't you want to stand on charged ground? Finish this quest off while we wait for the next wave to spawn. Oh, hello. Zzzt. 2 more waves, maybe?
I do not have a target.
I love his shoulder pad. Not 2 more waves, 1 more wave. This is the boss wave. Because there's always one. See, if I swapped Shadow Fiend over to Mindbender, I could use it every minute. 12 seconds. Slightly shorter time. Ah! Oh.
Underway.
Pew pew. Moonkin. I'm always entertained when I actually see a Moonkin, because I long ago glyphed off Moonkin form into the kind of transparent star form or whatever it's called. Moonkin could really do with a rework graphically. Right. I had the falling of stone echo through the cave from here. Nice work. Alright, new trousers.
The tide waits for no man.
I fought off spirits before, but never the actual ruins themselves. Exploring without a little danger. Didn't even get a scratch. Yeah, that's because I was there. Okay. So I guess we're heading... So we've got loads of stuff in the south to do as well. Guess we're heading over to the festival. Next time. Ooh, hold on, there's a quest down here.
Which side is starboard again?
Papa wants to go fishing and Mummy's working, so he brought me along. But I'm bored. Sell some of the shells I found washed up on the beach, but nobody seems to be stopping. I don't think my shells are pretty enough. You don't seem like you're afraid of those big snakes on the beach. Bring me back some prettier shells. Only the shiniest, please.
Steer clear of sirens.
Steer clear of sirens. Okay, and we will do this next time. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing. Remember to ring the bell to be notified when new videos go live. And until next time, toodle pip.